Everybody, I'm hoping that you all can hear me and that the signal is coming through loud and clear. Hoping that we don't lose the signal. Welcome to Shelter Radio. I'm David Dault, and I show up here at around 2 p.m. each day to play music and to have fun and to talk to all of you and encourage you to continue to socially distance without social indifference, and to try and give us all a way to connect. It's a very rainy, gray day here in Chicago, and I have lost sort of the ability to sleep the last couple of days. I had a really rough night last night, and my daughter did too. So I'm hoping that you all are faring better. Okay, so sounds like we've got sound, and we'll see if we can keep the signal going strong. And yeah. Always been impressed with a girl who could sing for her supper and get breakfast as well. That's the way I am. Heaven help me. He said we don't like peace campaigners round here as he nailed another one to the wall. That's what gets me in trouble. Heaven help me. Time up and time out for all the liberties you've taken. Time up and time out for all the friends you've forsaken. Your life has lost its dignity, its beauty, and its passion. You're an accident waiting to happen. There you are standing in the bar and you're giving me grief about the DDR, and that chip on your shoulder gets bigger as you get older. One of these nights you're gonna get caught, it'll give you a pregnant pause for thought. You're a dedicated swallower of fascism. Time up and time out for all the liberties you've taken. Time up and time out for all the friends you've forsaken. And if I choose to waste away like death is back in fashion, you're an accident waiting to happen. Waiting to happen. You're a dedicated swallower of fascism. You're an accident waiting to happen. It's a Billy Bragg song, right? Yeah. So it sounds like things are working. Looks like we've still got some viewers on and everything like that. So hopefully, yeah. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you, no man asked for. Under pressure, burns a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on the streets. Beat it up, that's okay. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out, pray tomorrow. Get me higher, pressure on people on the streets. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Okay, you've been around, put your brains on the floor. These are the days, it never rains, but it pours. You know I know. Eat-a-ba-bo, eat-a-bo, better. People on the streets, get-it-eat-a-day. People on the streets, get-it-eat-a-dee-da-dee-da. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out, pray tomorrow. Get me higher and higher, pressure on the people on the streets. Turn away from it all like a lineman. Sat on a fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? Love, 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 love. Insanity laughs under pressure. We're breaking. Can't we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give love and have one more chance? Why can't we give love, give love, give love, give love, give love, give love? 'Cause love's such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for the people on the edge of the night. And love dares you to change our way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves under pressure. Pressure. Yeah. All right. Stuff is working today. That's good. That's good. I hope that you all are enjoying, and looks like we've got some people hanging on and some people dropping off, and that's all good. And welcome aboard. It's an all-comers show. And it's always good when you can stop by. And if you can't stop by for long, or if I hit a bad note and you need to jump away for a little while, that's all cool. It's all good. Billy rapped all night about his suicide. Kicked it in the head when he was 25. Speed jive, don't want to stay alive when you're 25. And Judas stealing clothes from Marks and Sparks, and Jimmy's got scars from picking the scars on his face. Funky little boat race. Well, the television man is crazy, telling us we're juvenile delinquent wrecks. Oh man, I need TV when I got T-Rex. Brother, you guess? Well, I'm a dude, Dad. All the young dudes carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. All the young dudes carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. Lucy looks real cute cause she dresses like a queen, but she can kick like a mule. It's a real mean team, but we can love. We can love. And brother's at home with his Beatles and his Stones. He never got off that revolution stuff. What a drag. Too many snags. Well, I drunk a lot of wine and I'm feeling fine. Gotta raise some cat to bed. Is it concrete all around? Is it in my head? Brother, you guess? Well, I'm a dude, Dad. All the young dudes carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. All the young dudes carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. All the young dudes, yeah, carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. All the young dudes carry the news. Boogaloo dudes carry the news. All right. Last time I played that, it was a hot mess. Today it was a little better. Yeah. I'm a big fan of David Bowie, and I don't care who knows it. And just kind of thinking about those songs and thinking about the way that he thought about presenting different characters and all that. It's a remarkable gift that he left to us. And the music, I was listening to somebody on YouTube a couple days ago, and they basically said, we're going to be talking about David Bowie, even though he died a couple of years ago. We're going to be talking about David Bowie for a long time to come. And that's, I love that song. Downshift through the breakups, too far out of range. See portrait of a person and static rearrange. When you're the only one left behind and the signal's fading, so drive faster into nothing with your AM radio. And you'll find your way, okay. You'll find your way, okay. Passing through the stations in the midst of testing a range. See the glow on the horizon, and it all seems so strange. But you're the only one left behind, and the signal's fading, so drive faster into nothing with your AM radio. And you'll find your way, okay. And you'll find your way, okay. When I used to play that song in concert, I could lock into a groove on it, and the groove of that song has proved elusive to me so far while I've been trying to play it here on Shelter Radio. That's an old Stephanie Morris song called White Sands, and I'm a huge fan of Stephanie Morris, a huge fan of her songwriting and her songwriting style. She played here in Chicago for a long time, passed away Passed away a few years ago. But sad that she's gone. So, other stuff for you to look for. Please do check out at 4 p.m. Zach Zaya's Poetry Lockdown, 4 p.m. Central. Zach Zaya's Poetry Lockdown, CZAIA. He interprets poetry and does a wonderful job of it. Please also check out Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, Matt Springer's Quarantine Cabaret. Today, he promises a surprise. I don't know what it's going to be. He said it might fail beautifully, but Matt Springer, Quarantine Cabaret, going to be doing something surprising today, so you should check that out. Check out Matt. And Matt, good luck. Rooting for you. Please do also sign up for Kimono My House, which is a Facebook group that does house concerts. And those house concerts are amazing, and they are multivarious, and they happen all the time. So I don't have a set schedule for that, but Kimono My House is what you want. Kimono, like the Japanese bathrobe. Also, please check out intermittently Leo Huang, Hwang. He comes on to Facebook Live and plays guitar, either solo electric or solo acoustic, and it's beautiful stuff, a lot of classic rock stuff. But he's been playing for 30 years, and he was good back when I knew him in college, and he's really good now. Also, on Friday nights, please check out Deep in This, which is an Instagram live talk show at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, with host Rahuldeep Gill from California Lutheran University. My friend Rahuldeep Gill doing Deep in This on Friday nights. Mondays, Jonathan Brooke is doing the Kitchen COVID concerts at 2 p.m. So definitely check out Jonathan Brooke, another amazing singer-songwriter. All of this week, thank you, my friend Tracy. All this week, Bloodshot Records and the Mercury Lounge in Tulsa, Oklahoma is doing 7 p.m. concerts, kind of roots rock, alt rock, country twang, kind of dirty South stuff. I don't know, but it's good stuff, and you should check it out. 7 p.m. here on Facebook Live. Look for Bloodshot Records and the Mercury Lounge, Tulsa. And finally, not finally, my friend Brian E. Smith is doing spinning DJ stuff and house music on Friday nights starting at 8:30 Central. And that is worth your time. I've watched him a couple of these past Friday nights. And then finally, my friend Tracy also turned me on to this just today. Discord Records, like the record company started by Fugazi in Washington, D.C., Discord Records has put its entire 40-year catalog online for free. So if you're looking for reasons to stay indoors, now you have them. Definitely check out all of those things, and please feel free to send me more stuff as well, because I would love to announce it and hype it and get people aware of it. All right, back to the music, and I appreciate you all listening. I got a thumbtack and a picture that I want to hang on my wall. I got a thumbtack. It's a picture that I made and I don't want it to fall. But I got distracted, left the tack on the floor, and Mama said I shouldn't play with tacks anymore. I got some sticky tape and a picture that I want to hang on my wall. I got some sticky tape. It's a picture that I made and I don't want it to fall. But when I started pulling, that tape stuck everywhere, on my clothes and on my nose, on my shoes and my hair. I got a glue stick and a picture that I want to hang on my wall. I got a glue stick. It's a picture that I made and I don't want it to fall. But I took the cap off sometime last July. I haven't seen it since, now the glue stick is dry. When you are full, your resources, they are limited. Fingers are very small. You do not have the skills or the equipment to take the thing that you have made and hang it on the wall. You start to cry. Where's Captain America? Where's Spider-Man? Where is the Hulk? They are not here except on your underoos and your lunchbox, and you are left alone with your prepubescent angst. You'll lose it later, but that's another song. Okay, now we're back to the scene, and you're trying, and you look around, and maybe some peanut butter. Can I put on peanut butter, smear it on the back of this thing? No, wait, it'll make it oily. I don't like it when my pictures get oily, so I'm gonna not put peanut butter. I'll save it later for a sandwich, and I'll do that maybe some other time. Let's look around. What else is there? I could blow on it really hard. I could stick it up there, and I could go. That'll hold it up there for a second, and then I have to draw another breath, and it falls down, and then I try and put it up again, and it gets kind of covered with the spit, and that's also making spots, and I don't like spots on my little thing that I have made, so I don't know what to do, and I'm just gonna look around and walk around in a circle in frustration, and I'm gonna huff and puff in a circle in frustration, and I'm gonna look up and down in my circle in frustration, and I don't know what to do, and then I look up, and there, looking down at me from the kitchen door, is my mother, and my mother says, David, 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 David. Chill out, son. Chill out, son. Chill out, son. I got a fridge, dear, and a magnet that will work as well as your glue. I got a fridge, dear. It's the perfect place to hang the picture made by you. Oh, we have reached that point in the self-isolation, haven't we? Yes, 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 where the voices in the head are very loud. All right, so this is my last one for today. I really appreciate you all stopping by. And I'll be back tomorrow at 2 and every day at 2 with increasingly unkempt hair and increasingly optimistic reasons for us to keep doing this. Well, you get up every morning and you see it's still the same. And all the doors and all the walls and all the rest remain. And nothing changes fast enough. Your hurry, worry days makes you wanna give it up and drift into a haze. Revelations seem to be another way to make the days go faster anyway. We're all exchanging pleasantries, no matter how it feels. No one knows the difference, 'cause it all seems so unreal. Better grab a hold of something simple, but it's true. If you don't stop to smell the roses now, they might end up on you. And expectations only mean you really think you know what's coming next, and you don't. Well, yearbooks with their autographs, the friends you might have had, these are your important cues, you better make them last. Falling in and out of love just like these are your important cues, your life. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Once you've seen the light, suddenly realize it might end up all right. Might end up all right now. Yearbooks with their autographs, the friends you might have had. These are your important years, you better make them last. Falling in and out of love just like. These are your important years, your life. These are your important years, your life. These are your important years, your life. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, thank you for tuning in today. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central, thereabouts. But in the meantime, please do keep staying in your home. Please keep sheltering in place. Please keep helping to flatten the curve. The virus hasn't gotten any less infectious. And what we're trying to do now is simply to keep it from overwhelming the infrastructure and to keep those who are most vulnerable, to keep the infrastructure most available to those who are most vulnerable. So you're doing your part by staying indoors. And I know that it drags on you and it messes with your head and it keeps you crazy. And I know it makes you sleep bad at night. It's making me sleep bad at night. But nevertheless, it's important what we're doing. It's important not only for our loved ones, but for the least of these among us. And I think that as we continue to see the fruits of our efforts with the flattening of the curve, and it's happening here in Illinois and it's happening other places, we're gonna understand that we saved a lot of lives, and that's so important. So please, I can't wait until you and I can see each other face to face again, until we can clasp hands, we can embrace, we can dance, we can smile, and we can say to one another, we made it. But let's make sure that all those others, those invisible others, those vulnerable others, that they make it too. Thank you so much for what you're doing. I'm proud of you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.